All right, Shalom Akim, all praises, honor, glory goes to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakwadash, double honors to our apostle and elders, the great millstone, and peace and blessings to you fellow Akim out there pushing his word in true sincerity. Okay, so I have an article here, I was scrolling through RT News, some of these news stations, just looking, what's going on in the planet Earth, which all brothers should be doing that. You should be looking at different news articles, different news sites, staying in tune, being a watchman unto the house of Israel, okay? Constantly standing upon your watch. So I just came across this this horrendous article, okay? This sick article. It says child sex robots ban approved by U.S. House amid nationwide crackdown on pedophiles. Now, just the very fact that this is actually came to the U.S. House, meaning there was a ban placed upon this, just proves that the rulership of the so-called white man is wickedness. Because things like this shouldn't even be. But what's happening is the whole world is starting to see how you Edomites are and how you rule. Okay, first and foremost, you say, okay, when a woman is when she's ready for when she's ready to have children, meaning her flower comes, she has her menstruation, her cycle, her moon. Or you say, no, you can't touch that woman. All right, no, you have to wait till she's 18, 19, 20 years old, which proves you're hypocrites, because in different states there's different ages of consent, from 14 years old, 15 years old to 16 years old, and throughout the whole world. Okay, Japan 14 years old, I think Germany 16 years old. So just that very fact, we know that the so-called white man's a devil. Now, Salaki for the image, because I'm looking at this. This is sick. But let me move this down, man. It's just unbelievable. But everybody's starting to find out that you Edomites, you're pedophiles, and you say don't do one thing, but you're doing the complete opposite and going really left field with it. Or you're into sex robots. Okay, you're into children's sex robots at that. So this is the article. Says the U.S. House of Representatives have approved a ban on importation and sale of child sex robots. Why is this? Why is there a ban on child sex robots? Because you Edomites here in America are buying them by the thousands. Okay, to simulate what? To simulate you touching a little child. This is your way of trying to get past the law. This is your average everyday Edomite, all right? Your construction worker, your project manager, okay? Your Fortune 500 corporate leader, okay? Your CEO, your CFO, all right? They're pedophiles. The proposal says pedophiles can buy lifelike dolls which resemble children as young as 3 years old. You see that? See, this is. See, Esau doesn't want to just get like a regular sex doll, which that's wicked in itself. In general, he wants to get something. He wants to get something as young as 3 years old. The bipartisan curbing realistic explorative electronic pedophilic robots creepers, golly, act will ban the importation and transportation of child sex dolls. So now you got not only do you have a sex trafficking problem, you got a sex doll trafficking problem, man. Where there's importations of child sex dolls, and you people, man, you people gotta wake up, man. This place is wicked, man. This place is totally wicked. Pedophiles buy and sell the lifelike silicone dolls which resemble children as young as 3 years old. Who's doing this? Edomites are doing this. Okay, it's you so-called white people that are doing this. Through online websites and marketplaces, which you can get anything on the web, okay? And this proves that you can get anything on the web. You can actually get a 3-year-old sex doll. Right now, a few clicks on a computer can allow a predator to order a vile child sex doll, which the word vile means, it has a whole host of different definitions. One of them is morally repugnant, okay? Without morals. And this is something ordering a sex doll, number one, and then ordering a sex doll, a 3-year-old sex doll, you are without morals. All right. Meaning the spirit. Let's get that. Then it's Habakkuk 2. Yep, this is Habakkuk 2 and 4. This is talking about you Edomites. Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him. Okay? The word upright, yashar, it means to be right, be straight, be level, be upright, be just, be lawful, be smooth. Okay? Let's come down here to lead, direct. Okay, let's see. Pretty much, let's go up here to be upright, be just, be lawful. Which that is something that the so-called white man is not. He's not lawful. He's not just. He's not just. He's vile. He's perverse. And you know, we have some scripture. I have some scriptures. Let's look at this word, this etymon for vile again, right? See, morally repugnant, morally flawed. Let's look at this word repugnant just real quick. Contrary, contradictory. Okay, opposing. All right, you see that? To resist, to fight back, to oppose, disagree, be incompatible. He's incompatible with righteousness on the planet Earth. He's the total exact opposite. He's contrary, which the word Satan means adversary. Okay, which adversary, contrary is pretty much the same. It's the same thing, right? The contrary means to oppose, opposite, extremely unlike. Okay, he's extremely unlike. See, look at down here. We see the word adverse, which goes back to the word adversary. Okay, he's opposite. He's reverse. So whatever the Most High has created in righteousness, he's the exact opposite of that. Okay, he's contradictory. Okay, he's opposing. So when the Lord he says to do one thing, he opposes that. All right, he doesn't want to do that. All right, because the spirit that's inside of him is not upright in him. Okay, it's a crooked spirit. All right, it's a perverse and demonic spirit. Repugnant, distasteful. Okay, that's enough on there. Let's go back to the vile. It says corrupt, wicked, of no value, of inferior quality. Okay, we don't have to go shameful, dishonorable, low-born, cheap, ugly, hideous. All right. Let's go back. Once an abuser tires of practicing on a doll, it's a small step to move onto a child. Congressman Dan Donovan, who proposed the legislation. Give me a second. Okay. The bill dubbed the Creeper Act was passed by the House on Wednesday, which those who are in Congress, those who are in government are some of the biggest sex traffickers, biggest pedophiles on the planet, all right? Because they have power. They have power to pretty much tuck away all their wickedness, okay? They're in a power position. You have to watch people that are in a power position, man. And we see what the so-called white man, he's in the ultimate power position. So he was able to hide all these things for a very long time, the way that he rules, that he's into pedophilia, that he's into bestiality, that he's into just wicked and vile acts, sex trafficking, okay, witchcraft, all the things that you would think he's not into, he's actually into. He's actually into all of these things, okay? This is Job 9:24 says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So right now, the earth is actually in the possession of the wicked. The wicked meaning the biblical Edomites. The Edomites are actually ruling in this earth. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So if the wicked are not in rule, then who the hell is in rule? Why if the wicked is not in rule, why the hell will we have an article says child sex robot ban approved by U.S. House amid nationwide crackdown on pedophiles? You got them goddamn gooks making these sex robots, funding, fund, pretty much, what's the word I want to use? Are in league, or I don't even know what the word to use, man. I'm totally exhausted of words just looking at this article. All right, let's just go back to the article, man. Let's just roll down. This is the bill dubbed the Creeper Act was passed by the House on Wednesday and is yet to be approved by the Senate. The dolls, usually imported from China, Japan, or Hong Kong, are automatically correct, and anatomically correct, and may have interchangeable wigs and lifelike facial expressions, including sadness and fear. There are currently no laws in the U.S. prohibiting the distribution of such sex dolls, which are often labeled as mannequins or models to avoid their detection in the mail. On AliExpress, a Chinese marketplace similar to eBay, the dolls are on sale from as little as $100, which with prices running into thousands of dollars. Manufacturers describe them as pretty, innocent, and natural and cute. Their height and weight vary from that of a 3-year-old to a 9-year-old child, and they are sculpted from cyberskin, a silicone material that feels eerily similar to human skin. The legislation submitted to the House in December 2017 states that physical features and personalities of the robots can resemble actual children. The users can learn how to overcome resistance and subdue the victim by raping the robot. For users and children exposed to their use, the dolls and robots normalize submissiveness and normalize sex between adults and minors, the statement concludes. The legislation has already received support from a number of groups, including Safe Horizon, Stop Abuse Campaign, and Campaign Against Sex Robots. Oh boy. Come on, we got to get out of here, man. You don't want to be here. A petition on change.org called for the children's sex doll ban has already received over 166,000 signatures so far. The text insists that child sex dolls can normalize a pedophile's behavior, emboldening them to harm children, as often the case with those who view child pornography. And I'm done with this article. Let's go to this. I don't even know why I have this. I'm not sure if I have this for whatever reason, but let's go here. Second Ezra, the Most High, he's about to destroy America. This is just one of the reasons why the Lord is going to destroy America. Okay. This is Second Ezra 15:5. Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Okay, so the Lord, he's about to bring the sword, he's about to bring famine, he's about to bring death, and he's going to bring destruction. Okay, this place needs destruction. This place needs a sword. So a massive amount of you people are going to get killed by the sword. The sword is this modern day weaponry. Okay, in the form of these guns. Okay, these laser weapons. Okay, the actual sword, the machete. Okay, you can use your vehicle as a weapon. Or all these weapons are going to be brought out to do what? For judgment upon you wicked people. And this is part of the reason why the Most High is going to destroy America. Look what America has bred. Okay, I remember now why I brought that scripture up. It says famine. You people are going to die of the famine. Down there in Venezuela, they're just dying of famine. They gotta track down to Brazil, okay, and live in encampments just so they can get food. And Venezuela is a very, very vast place of natural resources. But this is all systematically done by the so-called white man. It's all engineered, artificially engineered. And this famine is going to be artificially engineered, okay, to have you people starve. Okay, because the majority of these products that are grown here, they're exported. But when it starts getting hard for these farmers to upkeep their farm It starts to get hard for these truckers to bring these foods to different places because of the gas prices, because of inflation, because of the devaluing of the dollar. You people are going to feel it. You're going to feel it at the fork, so to speak. Death and destruction. So the Lord is going to bring massive amount of death and massive amount of destruction for things like this, for having for the so-called white man allowing sex robots to proliferate or to be even part of the conversation. That a sex robot should not be in a part of the conversation of your everyday life. All right, but what he'll do, he'll empower these hoes, which you call women today, which are nothing but whores. That was created by the so-called white man for all these women to be whores. All right, the Most High did not set up these women to lay down with multiple men and to have a mind of their own. And look what has happened. Just look at the results of that. Look at the results of feminism. Okay, a massive spike in sexually transmitted diseases. Okay, men going out of their mind, killing themselves, doing all type of crazy stuff to keep their woman. All right, or to just bug out because a woman has the choice to leave him, and then not only leave him but take his substances also. The scriptures talk about if a woman leaves, she leaves with nothing. Okay, not even the kids, because the kids are not even hers. She's just an incubator. Okay, for the man's seed. But he'll allow these women to pretty much be the gatekeepers of the vagina. All right, and men, they're all stressed out. They want to have sex with women, but they can't. Okay? But you can go online and just a few clicks, you can order a sex doll, a 3-year-old sex doll, to fulfill your wicked, perverse dreams. All right? And come on, man. This place is going to be destroyed. That's what the Lord says He's going to bring the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hateful works are fulfilled. See that? Wickedness has exceedingly polluted. Let's look at this word, exceedingly. Extremely. Okay? It means extremely. What's some synonyms? Extremely, exceptionally, especially, tremendously, barely, really, truly, awful, seriously, totally, completely. Okay? So wickedness has tremendously, exceptionally, okay, awfully, seriously polluted the whole earth. Okay? Let's look at the word polluted. Polluted, contaminated, water, air, or a place with harmful or poisonous substances. Contaminated, adulterated, tainted, poison, foul, dirty, soiled, infect, befoul. Okay? You see that? Defile, corrupt. So this place is totally defiled, is totally corrupted. Okay? The whole earth and their hurtful works are fulfilled. All right? So these are all hurtful works, and we're just spotlighting this child sex robots. Not even just child sex robots, man. And how are you people okay of living in a society like this? That's okay. Nobody even challenges the so-called white man's power. Okay, the only one that's challenging his power are the prophets of the Lord, which we are the only ones that are sanctioned to do so, or through the Spirit, through truth. Because the only way for you people to even, or I'll say it like this. The only way for this to even be in the spotlight is for us to talk about it. Outside of that, you're not going to hear anybody talk about the child. You might hear an article, or there might be articles like this, but nobody's going to tell you the real truth behind the matter. And we are set up to tell you the real truth behind the matter. This Isaiah 19:14. The Lord has mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof. Look at this word perverse just real quick in the Google. Perverse of a person or their action, showing a deliberate and obstinate desire to behave in a way that is unreasonable or unacceptable, often in spite of the consequences. See that? The so-called white man does not care about the consequences of his actions. or he's unreasonable. He does not give a goddamn. Some synonyms is awkward, contrary, difficult, unreasonable, uncooperative, unhelpful, obstructive, disobliging, recalcitrant. If I'm saying that right. Recalcitrant. Stubborn, obstinate, obdurate, mulish, pig-headed, bull-headed. Okay, so there's a very contrary or unreasonable or uncooperative, unacceptable spirit that's out there. Okay, it says illogical, irrational, unreasonable. All right, the so-called right man, he's illogical. All right, he's unreasonable. Okay, the Lord has mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. Okay, so this man, the so-called white man, he embodies this perverse spirit. He embodies this unreasonable and illogical and crooked spirit. Let's look at this word perverse in the blue letter. Distorting, perverting, warping. Okay. Okay, this is the man. This is the man that we're talking about. And this rulership has been given into his hands. So that's the reason why we see things like this. All right. Sex robots, child sex robots. So I just wanted to kind of just do a quick little video on this. I pray this is edifying, and death and destruction to all those who watch these videos as entertainment. Okay. And you damn Edomites, which are you so-called white people, you're going straight into slavery just because for shit like this, okay? For polluting the whole earth. You damn devils. So with that, all praises, call halal, y'all, Bashima Shai, Bashima Kakwadash. Until next time, I want to say shalom to the elect, to the house of David.